being able to be back in the field today, I mean, just how did that feel? How was your arm doing the last couple of weeks? And why was today the right day to get back to third?
It's been pretty good. I've been at third all week practicing and stuff, and it felt good. I got clear yesterday, and today I got played at third. I'm pretty happy about that because I want to get my feet wet before SEC starts, get back to normal. So yeah, the arm feels good.
With the shoulder, has this been the worst? It's like the worst injury that you've had to deal with it in your entire career?
I had something similar last year, but it was same thing. I mean, we're working on it every day. I'm going to try to keep healthy, but I wouldn't say it's the worst. I mean, I've never really been injured like that. I consider it a bad injury, like a surgery or something. So, I mean, I'm back in less than a month.
With that grand slam, did you know that thing was gone immediately? Because it certainly looked like it.
Yeah, you told me. Yeah, I knew that. I got that one.
Can you contrast your confidence and the timing right now as opposed to like in Round Rock when you were trying to come back and get back into, the rotation or lineups and everything?
Yeah, I'm just staying within myself. That's about it. Round Rock, I just was a lot on myself, but yeah, I'm seeing the ball well right now.
What sort of pitch were you looking for on that blast?
I'm sorry?
What sort of pitch were you looking for on that blast?
Fastball.
Tommy, with a lot of these guys that are just hot right now, is it very difficult not to go up there and swing for the fences and compartmentalize stuff, especially guys like you, Jared, that are just every swing it's hard and it's hard, solid contact somewhere?
Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to put hard contact and then we just don't swing at balls. I mean, that's the goal is to take balls and force them to throw it down the middle, and we hammer it. So that's what we're good at, and that's what we're doing right now, and showing on the scoreboard. So we're going to continue to do that.
How are you feeling about the level of intensity going into SEC play next weekend?
I feel we're in a good spot. Team's really seeing the ball well. Pitchers throwing strikes. Defense is looking great, and we're hitting the ball. So we can't ask for more going into SEC play.
We were talking about this with Dylan yesterday, but it seems like most of the teams using that red Marucci. What sort of makes that bat the bat of choice for you guys?
I don't really know. I mean, it's preference, I guess. I mean, some guys use the Victus, some guys use the one piece, but majority uses the two piece. It's just good bat.
Random question. You got your glasses on. There was no chance the sun was coming out today, but Dylan and Jordan were wearing glasses. You had yours.
My head?
Yeah, but I mean, like, why would a guy wear glasses?
I don't know, man. Bright.
With the pitching staff, I think they've given up like 9 runs in the last 9 games total. Just for you guys as an offense, what is it like knowing that your staff is going to kind of hold it down for you while you get going, however long it takes?
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to look back and see that if we're not scoring until the 4th inning, that we 0-0 going into the 4th. But yeah, it's awesome to be able to hit with our pitchers because we know like when we put up runs, it's going to be really hard for the other team to be able to score. So we can just continue to pile on.
Thatcher got the start today. Like, what's difficult as somebody who's hit him in practice? Like, what's difficult about hitting his pitches?
Oof, yeah, a lot of things. Yeah, his off speed is unreal, and he commands that fastball really well. And I mean, he's going to be a guy next 2 years here, and I'm really excited to see that he's on the weekend rotation this weekend. It was really awesome to see.
With the bat stuff, do you prefer just a 2-piece in general?
Yeah.
And why? Why so?
I have no idea. I just would have hit the ball hardest with. I don't know.
You had 2 opportunities with base load today, right?
Yeah.
First one didn't go the way you wanted.
Did not.
What kind of went well the second time then?
Put the ball in the air. I hit the ball hard the one time. I got into double play, but it just wasn't in the air. This one was in the air. Went very far.
Tommy, is this a lineup where it's literally hitting is contagious 1 through 9?
I would say so, yeah. You can see, like, after Dylan, we started rolling, and it just continued to pile on. I mean, we scored 9 in the 7th to make it a run rule or whatever. But, yeah, it's definitely contagious with this team. I mean, once one guy goes, everybody goes.
Going into that 7th inning, are y'all, like, thinking about the fact that you've run ruled, like, the past, like, 6 or 7 of your opponents? Like, is that, like, a goal in mind today?
No, our goal is just to win. But, yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool to be able to do it all 3 games this weekend. But, Yeah, we're just looking to just put the bat on the ball. I mean, I didn't even realize that we were close to the run rule until like Paxton came up to the plate. I was like, oh, well, we have an opportunity to end the game. But we just look to just make hard contact, play great defense, and throw strikes. Whatever the outcome is, we just look to play our game.
What's it like to see a guy like Milazzo, who's obviously worked to improve his stick, and even when he's connected, sometimes he's had some bad luck, connect on a ball like that today?
Oh, it's awesome. Milazzo's a great player, great catcher, and his stick is pretty good. So he's awesome. To have a guy like that come off the bench and be able to be a star catcher and hit lasers right now, it's awesome to see.
How would you describe the depth of the dugout as a whole, like Alex Milazzo and other guys coming off the bench and being able to make plays like that?
Every single person on our team would start anywhere. That's what I'd say about that.
Is there a downside that you're only playing some 7-inning games and some guys who could get maybe a chance in the last couple innings?
I look at it as we say pitching. So.
After your first Sunday start, first weekend start, what did that mean for you to get that nod today?
It's good. I mean, all the starts are the same. All the process is the same. The work's the same. So anytime, any place, we'll be ready.
What was working for you today on the mound?
I think I had a good feel for all 4 pitches. My curveball was working well. Slider, I had a good feel for my slider. And the last 2 outings been built off my changeup. So looking to continue that. And I thought the lanes with the fastball were good and the slider. So I got some more things I always do to work with Coach West. But I thought overall it was good and keep building off it.
Thatcher, how do you feel your development now? I mean, how does it feel now versus earlier in the year?
It feels good. I mean, missing a lot of last year and not being able to throw over the summer, it did take longer than I thought it would take to get back to where I wanted to be. But it takes as long as it takes, and you can't give in. You just got to keep going. So I'm feeling better feel on the mound.
You mentioned the lanes when it comes to your pitching. Like, what are you trying to look for specifically when it comes to that stuff?
When I'm talking about the lanes there, I think the height on the slider. When we're trying to get to 2 strikes, we found something where, we're trying to expand the zone with the slider. We call it a kill pitch with 2 strikes to put them away, and it's at times doing too much with it and big misses, and so we're going to work on some stuff over the week with the slider and 2 strike counts, and I thought I did a good job of getting early and ahead with it and throwing it for a glove strike. But when we're talking about getting ahead with it, we're going to work on it this week.
Does West sort of compare that slider to anyone else's? Anyone else who's working with the majors or anything like that?
No, he's really big on being yourself and being in individualism, and so he's not big on like comps. So we don't really talk about that.
How did Gavin look in your eyes today?
Do guys?
Good.
Good. Yeah, he's got really good stuff. He's got a really bright future on the mound, and he's super raw, and he's got a lot of arm talent, and I feel like what that feels like being converted into position, getting pitcher, and I think he's got a really high upside on the mound, and he's got a good mindset, and he wants to get after guys, so it's good for him.
You talked about your development at the beginning of this season. What was kind of the hardest part of getting back from this injury?
I just think, you can throw as many pins as you want and play catch as much as you want, but it's always going to be different when you get on the mound in the game, and then it's a complete change of scenery coming here, and just trusting my body. It's in a really good spot now, and just working on some stuff with effort level in the game. I don't throw it 100% anymore. At times I fell into that trap, and I pitch at a lower intensity now, and I think I get better feel for my pitches.
What did the Texas start kind of mean in terms of, after the Southern start, you go out there in front of all those fans and got a defensive play early in that game, and then since then it seems like you've settled in.
Yeah, for sure. I just think that was really big for me because, in an environment like that, you can try to prepare yourself as much as you want mentally, but at the end of the day, the only way to really prepare and go through it is to actually do it. And I loved every second of it. That's why I came to this conference, came to LSU. So I thought it was really cool. I'm really glad I got that under my belt early.
The next 11 weekends, it's SEC baseball. Just your anticipation, what you think that'll be like?
It'll be good. Talking to the guys, it's no days off, no innings off, can't take a pitch off. So really looking forward to it.
Did the environment in Austin help you prepare for going to College Station next weekend?
I'm sure it will. I haven't been there yet, so we'll see.
Must be nice having Dylan in center field, right?
Yeah. Every time he catches the ball, our ball said to him, we got a Dylan Cruz up there, so it's pretty awesome. And I try not to take it for granted playing with him. He's a special player, and it's fun to watch.